Hello. That was so weird. Hello, you guys. What is up? I hope that you're doing well. Now, this video isn't going to be about just one topic. There's a couple other things that I want to talk about. One, I want to be talking about how toxic Eugenia Cooney's Twitter actually is over there, you guys. We got to talk about that. But I found a couple things that I just find interesting, and I want to talk about them as well. So, without further ado, we're just diving into it. Now, the first person I want to talk about is her mom, Deb.
Do you think I did anything to get banned?
No. If you don't like something, you don't watch it. Hello, I see my cat. Let's do it.
She's a super interesting character, and I don't know what it is about Miss Deb, but every time I talk about her on this channel, my videos get flagged. Okay, so this doesn't really have that much to do with Eugenia, but this is something that I seen. Somebody made a TikTok about it saying that Eugenia's mom quite literally looks like a lot of other moms in Hollywood, and I was like, holy shit, the resemblance is there. I don't know about you guys. I know they're not like spitting images, but holy shit, the resemblance. Like, they look pretty freaking similar. I'm so shocked nobody's seen Deb in public and was like, Taylor's mom. Okay, and I know this wasn't a flattering photo of Eugenia's mom that I found, but there wasn't that many flattering ones to choose from, so I just went with this one. The next thing I want to talk about is, does Eugenia Cooney get paid for promoting Jeffree Star cosmetics? Because this is an interesting theory that I've seen one of y'all in the comment section of one of my videos talking about it, saying that it was actually a sponsor for Jeffree's Winter Wyoming products, but she didn't disclose it properly. Back through these, promotional Jeffree Star cosmetic videos that she has uploaded, and I didn't see her claiming that any of them were sponsored. I didn't see a sponsor signal anywhere in the video, so I'm assuming no. But we've seen so many other influencers. Michaela Noguera is like huge for doing this, where she doesn't properly disclose her sponsorships. Now, I can see Eugenia just promoting Jeffree to promote Jeffree because she thinks that he is just Jesus in the flesh, and I think that is so interesting. I don't know what she sees in him or how he can be such a good friend to her, in her words. But with that being said, I just want to get y'all's thoughts and opinions about it. Do you think that Jeffree is paying her to promote his products, or do you think that he's more so just sending out the PR boxes as is, and she's just doing her own thing and hyping him up because she loves Jeffree? I've seen a video that Eugenia posted where she tested a viral glitter eyeshadow palette on TikTok, and it was like a $1 palette, and she was like, I'm so shocked, it was so cheap. And then she used it, and she was like, well, it's not as good as Jeffree's. And Missy, ma'am, I hope not, because his products are more on the expensive side. If you get a $1 palette and it's comparable to a $60 palette, that's bad. But honestly, I've said it before, I really feel like Eugenia is like Jeffree's a puppy in a purse, and she'll just bark for him, just to bark for him. And I think that's all that she's doing, more so, is just hyping him to hype him up because she thinks that he's her friend, and I still don't understand that. But I really don't think it's sponsored. I think that it's more so just her being up Jeffree's little butt. I'm sorry, this video is probably going to be a little bit everywhere when it comes down to the topics that we discussed, because now we're going to be looking at Eugenia Cooney's snow day. These were just little things that I've come across, and I don't want to make an entire video based off of just these little topics, so I just wanted to throw them all into one. I hope that's okay. Now, Eugenia uploaded a series of TikToks where she had a nice little snow day. She was outside. She tried to make some snow angels, which, y'all, just, it looked uncomfortable. I'm not even trying to be rude when I say this, but whenever I watch a lot of her content and things that she does, I can't help but, like, cringe. And when I say cringe, I physically cringe. Like, my lips curl up. I'm like, what the fuck am I witnessing? Now, I always wonder what goes through Deb's mind while she's recording her daughter doing this. And I also wonder about the creative process that was behind coming up with the video ideas, because she's quite literally listening to the Disney intro, and she's throwing snow like flower petals, and it's just hitting the beat every time. Don't worry, y'all, we're about to wrap up this winter festivities. I just wanted to show this last video where she's trying to pull Buzz on a sled, but she couldn't really pull the Buzz or the sled. I don't know, it was actually kind of sad to me that this girlie couldn't pull the sled with the dog, because the dog looked like he was ready to go for a ride. The dog looked kind of excited until she started getting wild there trying to pull it.
Let's go.
Deb really disturbs me because I'd feel very, very saddened if I watched my child so emaciated that they couldn't even pull the dog on a sled. And it's not a big dog, it's a pug. That pug probably weighs equivalent to a small bag of potatoes, so I don't know, I'd feel bad if my child was in that bad of a physical state that they couldn't pull a sled through the snow with a bag of potatoes on it. And no, I'm not weight shaming the dog. The last clip I want to react to was upload, I gotta start knocking on your door. But the vibe that she was, I don't even know the vibe. But let's just watch it and I want to get y'all's opinion on it. She's not being 100% serious, like this is satire for comedic purposes, like her whole goal with this content that she was doing for this video. But to me, it was just a little in it itself is a message, but then at the same time, like, again, I feel like, of course, and I think this is important to note because if she was that young talking about it, and she wasn't super young at this point, but she was fairly young here. So if she was that young knowing what she was talking about, her age today, she probably just learned more. So she's completely aware of these certain jokes that shouldn't be made over on TikTok, the things that she talked about, like that live stream where she talked about, I don't want to say it in this video, but I will link it in the description down below so you guys can go check it out, where they had a very explicit conversation on stream, and a lot of people are like, yo, there's kids here, like, why are y'all doing this? And they didn't care. She didn't care. She thought it was a joke and just kept running with it. So I think that she's fairly aware, even today, of the things that she's doing. Whether she has had some cognitive impairment with her condition or not, she knows. Now the last thing I want to talk about, and I saved it for the very end because I want to provide a quick trigger warning for those of you who feel like you might need one. The topic we're going to be talking now is about weight loss when it comes to people who have the condition that Eugenia does. And I was saying that I do want to give her the benefit of the doubt that she is getting better, as far as the toxicity that she puts out in her content. But the thing about it is, just because she cleans her act up on one platform, it doesn't mean that she's going to be doing that with the rest. And we've seen that with TikTok. We've seen that from her TikTok where she's deleted videos where she was like, oh yeah, didn't really come out and say they were harmful. But she was saying that she was trying to figure out how she was being harmful and then just do better. Then she took down a couple videos, such as the Beyonce video, the workout video, and a few other ones. But like I said, just because she's trying to do better on one platform doesn't mean that she's going to go and do better on the other ones. She left them up over on her YouTube channel, and she also left up the photos from them over on her Instagram. But the thing about it is, she's fostering a much more toxic community over on Twitter, or X. Now, I'm not going to be sharing these photos for privacy reasons of the individuals who posted them, because I'm sure when they posted them, they just did it on Twitter. They're not content creators or anything, so I want to respect their privacy as just being a civilian in the mix of this chaos. But I do want to read the captions, and I will block out their usernames, but I do want to read the captions of what they were posting. Now, they were posting under Eugenia, like, links or tabs, I don't know, like the little pages, like people dedicate a page or something to a person. Eugenia, she had uploaded a post where she said, love you guys, and it was in her, like, little pink plaid outfit that she wore in her last few days of her live streams. And a lot of people were commenting under that, and they were posting photos of their body and, like, body checking and talking about their weight, how they strive to look like her, and it got really dark. Somebody had said, hopefully I lose weight by tomorrow, good night. And the thing about it is they posted a very disturbing photo underneath. Now another user ended up commenting and said, day 3 of not eating, and again posted 2 very disturbing photos side by side of herself, and she was very thin, like concerningly thin. I think this is very important to take note of because Eugenia is saying she's trying to learn from her past mistakes, not make harmful content, and put out better vibes. But she's fostering a very toxic pro-Anna, in my opinion. Twitter or X page, whatever you guys want to call it. I was going to share more of, like, the posts and the photos, but really they're just sad and disturbing, so I'm not going to be doing that. And also I don't want to show you guys the actual photos because, like I said, they're actually disturbing. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. Let me know what you guys thought about the various topics that we talked in it. Do you guys want more videos where I talk about multiple things and not just hardball on the same one topic throughout the videos like I typically do? But with that being said, let me know what you guys would like, and I'll try it out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.